What is going on? Hello? Well, I got the underboss today with me. Nice. Beautiful. All right, guys, let's settle in. Herb Alpert, you're in the trunk. Let's settle in. Let's get it going. We're talking Tony Ducks in a couple of 3 minutes. Settle in. Showtime in 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. We ain't ready yet. Warm up that coffee. Whoa, hold up. Warm up that coffee. Tommy Stigs, Morning Brew. Me and you.
Same old stool, same old chrome and chatter. Code on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from
Yes.
a little
Oh, start of the show. Don't start till
porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight, stirring slow with every shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Out on the avenue, they chase their noon. I got time on a spoon and a second cup too. Oh yeah, if the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the city takes a breath.
Come on, guys.
And the heart learns gentle gigs, quiet conversation, and a wink, a nod, a shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug.
8 a.m.
Just me and my view.
Beautiful.
And that first sip, cool and new. Another beautiful day coming up from a little porcelain cup.
Okay, that's that for that one. We're gonna end that. We'll get that one out of the queue here. We don't need that one anymore. We are good with that. Yes, 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 yes. What are we talking today, guys? We're talking Mafia today because we're doing, Sundays we do Mafia. Yeah. All I can picture is a dancing man that Todd Father put up. Does anyone remember that one? The guy with the blue shirt. Yes. Well, if Todd didn't abandon his channel, we can get him to come back and do that, but he's gone, so we can't. So we can't do that because he left the building, Todd Father. All right, we got Tony Ducks over here is what we're talking today. Let me get rid of this banner if you don't mind. We're taking our time today on a Sunday morning. Oh, it's going to be a quick show, though. We're going to do a quick hour in, out, bada bing, bada bang, and I got to go. Oh, I see you back there. I see you, Pete. We're taking blessings and Sunday fun day stuff. We're talking, yes. Yes. Well, we got a few topics to hit on. We might as well hit on a few. We got a few topics to hit on. Where's the glasses? Here. I do not have the dimmer for some reason. I can't dim the color. I don't know where my remote went. Sometimes I got chaos in this place, so I don't even know where the thing went. All right, first things first. Before I address all of you guys, let me get one sip of coffee. Is that lilac lime here this morning? Wow. What a long night. Who goes to bed 1 o'clock? No, who gets home at 1 o'clock and is on the stoop having coffee at 5? That would be your guy here, Tommy Stigs. Back at the Love Shack, 1 o'clock in the morning. Coffee on the stoop, 5 o'clock, watering the plants. Just don't stop, ever. Tony, I do not go. I only go to the dry cleaners for special shirts, specific shirts, the Cuban collar shirts. I told you about that. But I have a steamer. I steam everything before I wear it, no matter what it is, a t-shirt, sweatpants, a suit. Everything gets steamed before it goes on this body. And I got a little tan. Fell asleep on the raft. Good morning, Lilac Lime from Delilah. Delilah, before I know how funny these guys were, I thought it was actually Osada. Okay, so congratulations over there, you. Sweetie had a wonderful happening going on. Not for me to say on here, but congratulations to Sweetie. Great stuff. Nice shirts. They're $5 each to get pressed. Yes, sure, they're $5 each. I had something delivered called Faultless with some kind of spray starch, dry cleaning spray to iron your clothes with. No, I just use wrinkle release, something called wrinkle release, Delilah. Best invention since, I don't know. I use something called wrinkle release. Bammy, cannabis and cannolis are in the bar. Help yourself. All right. Yeah, wrinkle release. That's what I use. Downy wrinkle release. And then I steam. I got a steamer. Well, you got to use the... What? What did you say? Hello there, Stephen Marinello. Good to see you this morning. Wait, what did you just say? I got something for you. Are you ready for the video for you? You fucking idiot. Are you ready? Osada? Allergic to fabric softeners. What's your problem? Mavangul. Really? Hypoallergic. You know what? I'm going to play the first video for you crazy sick bastards. That's what I'm going to do right now. Give me a minute here. I got to play this. You know, while they're on, I got to play this. While this is happening, while Osada comes up with this bullshit, I got to play this video. So let me play it. Everybody look at the screen before we get into Tony Duck's Corallo. Uh-huh. Are you ready? This is for you, Osada. Uh-huh. I can't believe it. This is hysterical. This is hysterical. Let's see if it plays. It might not even play. So this is for you, Osada. Allergic to fucking fabric softeners. What? Hold on. We got no sound. Why? Here we go. Okay, here we go. What the fuck, motherfucker? Motherfucker? Why won't it play, motherfucker? Hold on, we'll get it. Wow, they won't let it play.
No trigger warnings.
There you go.
80s weren't perfect, but I'll tell you what they didn't have. There were no safe spaces. There were no trigger warnings. And there were no fucking peanut allergies. Well, why? Because for thousands of years, the only people who could have children were ones who could hunt for food, build shelter, and fight saber-toothed tigers. Now, there are people having kids who can't eat wheat. Oh, but Christina, it's an allergy. You don't know. Well, I do know. I ain't fucking a guy that's scared of toast. Yeah. Let me tell you something. My favorite question when I go to a restaurant is when a waiter asks me, ma'am, do you have any food sensitivities? I can't fucking laugh hard enough. Like, no, boo-boo. No, no, I don't. I have zero sensitivities to anything fucking ever. Because I'm Generation X.
Oh, Sada, what the fuck, man? You got me bugging out now, you. What is wrong with you? No, never, nothing, motherfucker. She's not wrong, it's right. Osada's talking about he's allergic to laundry detergent. Are you out of your fucking mind? How did you develop this shit? The show's over. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with this guy over here, Brian Cavorse, allergic to fucking fabric softeners. Get the fuck out of here. I can't. My safe space is every fucking space. Every fucking space I am, I'm safe. I'm fucking safe everywhere. Fuck that. Fuck the allergies. Take the peanut allergies, stick them up your sister's ass. What the fuck has happened to the world? You can't bring cupcakes. You can't have peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter. You can't have cupcakes because somebody might have enough. What the fuck has happened to the world? Who did this? What generation did this? It wasn't mine, I'll tell you that. We ate fucking dirt if we wanted to. Doesn't make a difference. Skin knees. We played fucking dodgeball and a game called Kill the Man with the Ball. We had fucking acorn fights. What? With this bullshit. Unbelievable. But I did train my son in the same way. You know what I did? I got him an airsoft gun. I got him a fucking airsoft gun. I said, go fucking do it. Go. Go. Airsoft? Airsoft. BB guns. Yeah, I got my son into the I got my son into the airsoft. He said, yeah, let's go. What the fuck? Let's go buy everything. Buy it all. What do you want? They're BBs, right? I gotta go with you. Yeah. And he's eating a chemical called methylene blue, sweetie. We gotta worry because we don't have to worry about him, right? The dryer sheet's not good, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I got dryer sheets right in my. Are you nuts? I kick it up a notch. I use something called it's a green gain. Forgive the name, the boys. Forgive the name. Call queer. It was like a tech. Okay, queer. You're a fucking queer. So what? We call people queer, but they go by queer today anyway. It's acceptable, Bambi. We shot whistling bottle rockets. Yes. Yes. Fucking what? Roman candles shooting them at each other. What? Fucking Roman candles. M80s. We blew up fucking M80s under garbage cans. Forget about it. Snowballs. I mean, right, Steven? So maybe if you took a little less methylene blue, you would be able to fabric soften your clothes. I'm done with you. Gain is the best. The green bottle. It's fucking amazing. I think the 60s were the best. No one here remembers when Dr. Smoke. I do. Dr. Merck smoked right in his office, Patty Daly, on the Ampere Parkway. What do you mean? He would come into Columbus Hospital with a cigarette. What are you talking about? Patty Daly, of course. We had Dr. Merck right in his office. Sit down. What's wrong? What do you need? Here's $20. Get a shot of penicillin or whatever the fuck it is. Sure, Patty Daly, Dr. Merck. If anybody from the area remembers who Dr. Merck was, best doctor around. Right, Patty? Dr. Merck walked right in Columbus Hospital, treating cancer patients with a fucking cigarette in his mouth and a little briefcase with the stethoscope, whatever the fuck that thing is called, to check your stuff. Unbelievable. You remember Dr. Merck? Eva's father, Pete. Good morning, Patty Daly. Puppy update, please, from Delilah. How's the puppy going? You do, yeah. I remember seeing my pediatrician with the pack of Marlboro Reds in the pocket. And yes, we smoked in the hospital. That's correct. Cigarettes was a norm in the old days. Well, oh my God, Stephen, you said the old days were done, son. We're over. Stephen said the old days. Oh my God. I don't need a fucking topic. The show's done already. We had enough fun already. We laughed 20 minutes. Let's get out of here. What the fuck do we need a topic for? For what purpose? Where do you want to go? You want to go with the topic? I used to roll the pack of Marlboro Lights in my sleep. Yes. Did you really? Marlboros, not Marlboro Lights. Puppy active. Thank God my husband has patience. Of course. Patty, we smoked working in the hospital. Wow. Yeah, cousin Brian, congratulations on quitting. We don't like quitters here, but I gotta give you a pass on the quitting thing. I'm not a fan of quitters. But I guess you quit something that needed to be quit. I quit too, though, so what can I tell you? You see that? You see that? CG2, are you out there? Well, we got Nico. He had the tumor removed last week. Cyst, whatever the fuck. He had a couple of 3 bumps. We took him out. We took out the couple of 3 bumps. Stitched him up. Nico's coming along good. He's got the cone on for 3 weeks. But he's coming along good. I won't do it again here, Patty Daly. Because today's 3 years Luca passed. In about an hour. 9:15 is, I think it was the time Luca passed in my arms. Right where I'm sitting. Luca passed in my arms right where I'm sitting. 3 years ago today. Yep. Yeah, Nico has a cone on, but he's all right. He's cozy. He's comfortable. Little baby boy. He's good. Oh. Good. You're all good. Yes, Brian. We're happy you quit, even though we don't like quitters. Patty, did you see this? Did I show you this, Patty Daly? I showed you this, right? It was 3. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. I'm sorry. Patty, did you see it? What is she called for the Cadillacs? Yes, I'm going swimming today, Uncle Charlie. Absolutely. You did it at your house. We did it at the animal hospital. Nope. No way. Cold hospital, not for me. But as long as you were in the room. Yeah. What is she called for the Cadillacs? I'm not putting it on, but I forget what she's called. Fucking heavy, though. It is a beautiful piece. Jay-Z gave it to me. Nope. You can't come over. Yeah, I felt it was comfortable. I just felt it was just for him to be comfortable. The last picture I have that I will post is him looking at the door when she was coming in. Yeah. We're at the hospital with Bentley. I held him in my arms, and my husband was in his ear. Beautiful. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, Leo passed on his home at home. That is on his own. I don't. That is correct. I just felt Luca would be nice and cozy over here. So. That's how I felt about it. I was surprised that they do it here. I got the ashes right there. My baby boy. I miss Luca dearly. Dearly, I miss Luca. Come on, Luca. Come here. Come on, baby. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. Get over here. Do you guys remember? Come on, Luca. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. It's rough. Unexpected. Well, sometimes that's better, Patty Daly. Earlier that day, and they advised us to not. Oh, Delilah, that is tough. Tough stuff. But anyway, they bring us this love like nothing else. That is correct, Patty Daly. Oh, yeah. Walked with me everywhere in the neighborhood. Absolutely, Stephen. I took him everywhere. Everywhere. He was my co-pilot. He was 100% my co-pilot. No doubt about it. Luca was in the car with me. Remember, he was a service dog, so I could take him anywhere if I wanted to. It's sad to lose a pet, but listen to me. It's all part of our growth. It's all part of our wisdom. Yeah. But I know when you start off with the surgery and this and that, you know it's going to happen. Why? 10,000 later, you got a couple of maybe 6 months more. No, it's just not fair to the dog. It's just not fair to the dog to keep the dog alive for your selfishness. That's very wrong. Luca brought smiles to many, 100%. Co-pilot, yeah. It's just not fair. I had a friend that kept the dog alive for way too long. The dog was not healthy, not out running around. You know what's going to happen. You know the life expectancy. You can't be ignorant. Put your big girl panties on. When it's time, it's fucking time. Stop. For selfish reasons, you can't keep a dog alive. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You're a jerk off if you do that. I'm telling you just like this. And if this is you, then this is you. If you keep a dog alive for your own selfish reasons, you're a jerk off. When a dog doesn't have its or her faculties anymore, cannot go outside, cannot have a quality of life, just lays there in the bed waiting for a treat, it's not okay, guys. Where's your fucking toughen up, man? Toughen the fuck up. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to relax. I see it all the time. I saw friends torture their dog for their own fucking selfishness. No. And I'm saying to myself, why are they doing this? Fucking dog is not functional. I'm not sure. I don't know how Vito's surgery went. No idea. He didn't put in the group text. I would give my dog CBD and methylene blue because you're a sick motherfucker. But you can't have a fabric softener in your house. So here's Osada. Let's have CBD and methylene blue in the house, but we can't have a fabric softener. You the fuck out of here with you. I gotta tell you, you're out of your fucking mind. Where are we going today? I got a couple to 3 videos to go with. Let's talk about this underground guy, this guy over here, this underground figure, this fucking mafioso. These guys, they put a stain on our name is what they do. But hey, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. They put a stain on the Italian name. But this was a stand-up guy, so we're gonna see. He was definitely a stand-up guy. I gotta tell you, this is a good story. Yes. Let's see what we got here. Let's go into the life and times of Mr. Tony Ducks Corallo. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I got a couple of great bullet points to get down, and I got to get out of here. Let's see where we are with this Tony Ducks guy. Who requested that I do these commission shows? Somebody requested that I do it every Sunday, mob stuff. Not into this mob stuff. It's not my thing. But I got to do it because somebody requested it. Lilac. Yes. Worst part of working at the vet. Oh, my God. I can't. I have reservations. My husband. Hey, listen. You go for it. That's it. You go for it. Uh-huh. If you like it, you like it. It's not for everybody. Getting flowers. Why would a fucking gangster get flowers? Are you out of your mind? Stoney, come on now. Let's get real. Well, listen. Let's get this right. Let me get on camera for a quick minute. Flowers, for one thing, for being a stand-up guy, you get flowers. No doubt about it. You signed up for something and you followed it to your last breath. You got to get flowers on that. You got to get flowers for a man of principle. No flowers for the degenerative lifestyle that the guy partook in. You know what I mean? Got to tell you so. Love this crowd. Love this crew. What a great crew. Flowers only if he was an honorable. He was honorable in his world. Where have you been, you? We did prayers here and everything the day I announced it. Patty. Oh, Patty, you were busy. You were out of town. Patty, look. I'm going to show you something. Where are you? Where's Patty? Patty, look here. Look what we did here. We kept it going because we know what's coming, Patty. Check it out. Look at the screen, Patty, if you don't mind. I would love for you to take a look at the screen. Yeah. And that's what we did here the day we found, well, you know, I kind of asked for prayers way before it got to the news, as you do remember that. You're out of touch. No, you're not out of touch. You just weren't here. But first, I asked for prayers. Nobody knew why I was asking for prayers. That was a couple of weeks before it got released to the public. Then it got released to the public, and then you all realized who I was asking for prayers for. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you did. You did have the same. So there you go, Patty. Yes, Frankie's not well. I was with Bobby last night. I was with his brother last night. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's get into Tony Ducks a little bit. Let's see what Tony Ducks is all about over here. Okay, warm up that coffee, settle in, get ready. 37 seconds. We talk Tony Ducks, Corallo.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Anthony, Tony Ducks Corallo was one of the most powerful mob bosses in New York City. He headed what is called the Lucchese crime family, known for his tight control over labor unions and deep ties to the construction industry. He met his downfall due to a high-tech FBI bug planted in his Jaguar sedan in 1985. He is called Ducks because he ducked subpoenas, from what I understand. From what I knew from back then, they called him Ducks because he ducked subpoenas. But let's see. We got a couple of videos from Mob Facts. Of course, Mob Facts gives us permission to use their content. Fascinating facts about the life and reign of Tony Ducks Corallo. The origin of the nickname, he earned his moniker because of his uncanny ability to dodge subpoenas and criminal conviction. After hearing he beat yet another serious rap, an associate admiringly said, "Damn, Tony Ducks another one." And that is where he got the name Tony Ducks. The glaring glare during the 1957 Senate record hearings, Chief Counsel Robert F. Kennedy revealed that an employer once hired Tony Ducks Corallo to simply visit his business every 2 weeks. His menacing, sleepy, sideways look was so chilling that employees were kept in line for days. Well, that's what he looked like as a young man on the left. As you can see, that's what the guy looked like on the left, CG2. The mobile office, rather than speaking in homes and businesses. Tony Ducks Corallo held secret mafia meetings and conducted Lucchese family business in the backseat of his Jaguar. He liked the loud ride because it masked conversations, but the car was ultimately bugged by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The commission trial for Tony Ducks Corallo was one of the primary targets of the massive 1986 Mafia Commission trial. He was convicted of extortion, loan sharking, and racketeering and sentenced to 100 years in federal prison. Now, if you'll understand, he was not convicted of murder. He was not convicted of murder, but in the racketeering thing, which is what's good about Canada, they don't have it. All right? They don't have RICO and all this other shit. On that side, but on the left side, Patty, look on the left side. Look on the, yeah, if you could see on the left side. So, yeah. All right. So let's see what else we got. Hello, AOV. Okay. The anti-wiretap paranoia. Corallo strictly forbade mobsters from talking about their illicit activities over the phone. He despised loose lips, considering talking openly about Lucchese family business a betrayal worse than murder. Well, if he was alive no, is he out yet? He's in the box. He came out in a box. Zelda, well, some do. I don't know. Unbelievable. If he was still boss up to 20 years ago, there would be bodies around Belleville. Just so you know, because of loose lips. If he was a boss 20 or so years ago, there would be bodies in Belleville. Sad facts. Anthony Tony Ducks Corallo, the notorious boss of the Lucchese crime family, died in the year 2000 at the age of 87 in a federal prison hospital in Missouri while serving a 100-year sentence. Known for his uncanny ability to evade convictions for decades, his eventual downfall came from a hidden microphone planted from the FBI inside his driver's Jaguar. It was Sal Avellino's Jaguar, I believe. Wasn't his own Jaguar. I don't think it was in his Jaguar. It was in Sal's Jaguar, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Good morning, Mustang. I'm not sure whose Jaguar it was put in. The tape downfall, yeah. The tape, here we go. His empire crumbled when investigators planted a listening device in the dashboard of his driver's car. The resulting recordings captured him directly discussing the mob's control of the construction industry and illegal murder plots of rival bosses, which sealed his fate in the historic commission trial. Okay, there you go. So they, all right, I got it. The price of betrayal. Corallo strongly believed that talking to authorities was an unforgivable sin after it was discovered that a Long Island trash executive tipped off authorities about his driver's Jaguar. Corallo's henchmen murdered the executive as well as his brother-in-law. See, this is when things were right. This is when it was the way it should be. That's the way it should be today. But ain't nobody taking 100 years for another man and another purpose or an organization. Life in prison. Despite being one of the most powerful mob bosses in New York City, he spent his final years as a frail, elderly inmate. He ultimately passed away at the United States Medical Center for Federal Prisoners, far from the streets and power that he once controlled. A history of intimidation. Long before he became a boss, his mere presence was weaponizing. Wow. During 1957 Senate hearings, Robert F. Kennedy revealed that an employer hired, we know about that, wealth facts. Let's see what kind of care she's got. Let's see what kind of care. Well, he got, exactly. He got, well, they thought they got him. The bug. It's unbelievable. That's right. I remember hearing that, Bambi. They had to change the, yeah, we're dreaming the battery. I heard about that, yes. Anthony Tony Ducks Corallo, wealth facts. Does money even matter? Wealth facts about Anthony Tony Ducks Corallo, the legendary boss of New York's Lucchese crime family, amassed an empire worth millions through labor racketeering, extortion, and control of the city's construction and waste management industries. Despite his high-ranking status, he lived a remarkably low-key personal life to avoid drawing attention from law enforcement. But he did drive a Jaguar, but that's not that bad. Key wealth and financial facts surrounding Tony Ducks Corallo. Primary revenue streams of this mafia boss. His wealth was generated by deeply embedding the Lucchese family into legitimate and illicit sectors. His primary source of income included extortion, loan sharking, illegal gambling, and we said the other ones. Oh God, I gotta tell you, man, he had millions, but he had nothing. He ended up dead in a fucking jail cell. Construction and cement monopolies. Tony Ducks Corallo significantly increased his family's wealth by taking control of the gravel and concrete distribution in areas of Long Island, like Long Island. All of that enabled him to heavily influence Lucchese-controlled unions. They were very strong. The Lucchese were very strong back then. Very, very strong. Yeah, the cars come fully loaded with trackers now, right, Tony? Think how lucky a job that would be with. Oh my God, that's crazy. So he had millions, but he died in a jail cell. Suburban lifestyle. Unlike flashy contemporary mafia bosses, Tony Ducks Corallo kept his personal footprint relatively modest. He resided in a comfortable home in Oyster Bay Cove, Long Island, preferring a quiet life where he could indulge in opera and pasta. The fall of the empire in 1985. Tony Ducks Corallo was targeted alongside the other heads of the New York's 5 families. The federal government used a listening device hidden inside the car, which recorded Corallo discussing the mob's multi-million-dollar control of the city's construction industry. Tony Ducks Corallo. Final conviction. Tony Ducks Corallo's reign ended in his 1986 conviction in the landmark Mafia Commission trial. He was sentenced to 100 years in federal prison, where he died at the year 2000. Well, we're gonna go with this here. We're gonna talk about this right here. We're going to say this. Okay, flowers or no flowers, and why? Why are we giving Tony Ducks flowers? Or why are we not giving him flowers? You guys decide. I'm going with flowers, but not a full bouquet. I'm going with flowers for being the stand-up guy that he vowed to be. A man of principle, ambition, determination, dedication, and making the Lucchese family rich. He didn't seem like a greedy boss. So, there are flowers, but no flowers. He was not convicted of murder. They did not convict him of murder specifically. Part of an organization that partakes in murder. So I'm gonna go a little. I gotta give him. You gotta get a check mark, some credit for being a stand-up guy. For being just he did his time like a gentleman. He took it on the chin and he went. I got a couple of 3 videos that we're gonna show you. Flowers for dying in prison. What you mean by him being a stand-up guy, right? Right, Steve? Right, Pete? Yeah. ALV says absolutely not. For doing the time and not becoming a rat, Delilah's going with the flowers. Cremation, carnations, not roses, not a full bouquet. Oh my God, Zelda, these guys are hysterical. They are funny. This is the reason. Don't do this stuff. You end up dying in a cell. That is why I changed my life around. That's a sucky job. That would be getting one-time bug. Wow. Right, Bambi? His whole life he avoided it. That one bug, Bambi. That one bug got him. You going with flowers? Yeah. 79 town car would be nice. Okay. He harmed countless people like Nah. We can differ on that. It's an honorable crime. That's an honorable crime. Without anyway. There's some honorable crimes there. The union stuff was honorable. CG Chugo. Listen. You gave a guy $100 in a Lincoln Town car down at Budweiser. I saw it. I was there. I was responsible for opening up the gate. I worked at the West Gate. Open up the West Gate. Guy comes in a Lincoln. Every laborer comes up, gives him a C note every Sunday because they were getting crazy overtime. So you give $100 to the guy, and you got a fucking, I'll just use hypothetical. You got $100,000 a year job. You got benefits. You got everything for $100. Was he really extorting those laborers? No. He wasn't screwing them. It was fucking beautiful. Yeah, Bambi, the other shit, yes. Let's give him a gift card. He came in his black town car. I'm not going to put the names up here, but I was responsible for working the Westgate. I worked the Westgate. I opened up the Westgate when the black Lincoln came. All right, the black Lincoln came around 9 o'clock every Sunday morning. Right across from Newark Airport, right into the brewery. I opened up, they put me there on purpose, Patty Daly, to open up the Westgate. I open up the Westgate. Such and such comes in his black Lincoln. A few guys meet in the car. They give him a fucking couple of G's on a Sunday, and he goes. No problem. Who was hurt on that? Yes, yes. So I was at the gate at Budweiser. Of course, Juicy worked there. We had Jimmy was in the trailer. We had a guy, Jimmy, in the construction trailer. He sat there on Sunday sipping coffee, watching football games. I was in the guard shack. I knew when to open the door. So I'm going to say no flowers. And he didn't bleed the union guys that much. $100 was definitely worth it to have a job like that. 100%. It's just the cost of doing business. We don't idolize parasites that exploit and live off the hard work. It's $100 for a lifetime and a pension. They're retired now because of those Sundays, ALV. These working guys are living beautifully right now because of those Sunday C notes. We call them the Sunday C notes. I'll tell you a quick story, Patty Daly. Your hubby worked at Where'd ever stop drinking? Life is ironic. Yeah, it was a great job, great place to work. He didn't demand anything. There was no demands. Don't pay it. You don't have to pay it. And you go in the shape-up shack. Right? A C note. Greedy. Yeah, what are you going to do? They were great jobs. They knew they were going to get a pension. Good morning, Brooklyn. Listen, I refused the job. What do you want me to tell you? I refused the job. Exactly. Sunday, one day's pay is $800. You're going to pay a C note to get a nice pension. Yes. I refused it. I didn't want it. I was happy working the gate, letting everybody in, not signing them in. Right? Everyone donate or don't donate, but it would benefit if you donate. That's true, donate, Tony. Things were much different back then, Stephen. I just decided not to do it. That's me. The point is, you shouldn't have to pay. Now you sound like Falcone in fucking Sicily. They're going to blow your bridge up. What is wrong with you? Yeah, you don't. Yeah. You don't pay, you don't work. No, you won't have your property damaged. You just won't work. There was none of that. There was none of that. It was a glorious time in North Jersey, just to let you know. All right. Budweiser was doing millions in construction. All these other places were doing lots of construction. Yeah. And it will be unfortunate if you don't donate. No, you just don't have the job. Stoney, go somewhere else. Pick another career. Yeah, you didn't want to pay, cheap bastard. No, I just decided I kind of thought it through, Big Bones. You didn't have to pay, right? You could have walked away from the job. 100%, Delilah. No troubles there. No troubles there. Exactly. If you don't donate, you might. No. That's movie shit, Bambi. That's not real. Some of that stuff is embellished. It's not all that's not real. Digi, we talked about that an hour ago. Where were you? Sleeping? You? It was a good story, Tony Ducks. I got a couple of videos I'm going to play. Again, I'm going to tell you, I got no problem with that aspect of organized crime. Shit, yeah, you got to take care of the business agent. What are you talking about? Of course. Yeah, not that interesting, Siggy, just to be honest with you. It's not a mob. We're not really talking mob. We just went into Tony Ducks every Sunday. We talk one, and then we go. But really really not that interested in it. Hello, ladies from Detroit, Siggy. You got mad at me last week, but you're nice this morning. Got angry with me last week, you. Got very angry last week with me. And then the phone starts ringing. What's wrong with him? Why? What? How much does the government take out? Exactly. 40%, 30%. Every Sunday. Every Sunday, ALV. Mob Talk is Sunday. Absolutely. I never paid a penny, didn't have to pay. Beautiful. Oh, my brother didn't pay. My brother doesn't pay. You threw Chicago? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I talked smack about Chicago. So what? Yes. All right. Nice day to get to the shore. Coming home might be a little rough, but good. Yeah. Chicago, New Jersey. They're all low-life douchebags, is what they are, Sidgy. They're all low-life douchebags, every fucking one of them. Get a job. Let's forget. No, but that's why we're gentlemen here, Stephen. You know that. Because we can talk about last Sunday. Lots of parking meters in Chicago. Yes, Pete, enjoy the shore. It's going to be a great day. Going to be a nice day. I'll be on the raft, but Tori's on the plane right now. She's landing shortly. So I got to get to Newark Airport. 93 at 2 o'clock. You're at the shore. Man is down here. Lines to get into LBI. Well, that's a horrible area, LBI. But the rentals are really down, apparently, Patty Daly. What's going on down there? Good morning, Socelli. Good to see you. All right, let's do a couple of videos from Mob Facts about Tony Ducks Corallo. Let's see what we got here. Where are we? And there he is, Tony Ducks. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what Mob Facts put together for us. Here's one. Here's one from Tony Ducks. I guess this is about Tony Ducks. I don't know. We're going to see right now. Let's see what this one is.
John Gotti, an ambitious captain from the rival Gambino family, has shocked the mafia world by murdering his own boss in a brazen, unsanctioned bid for power.
3 gunmen in New York City tonight shot and killed a man identified by police as Paul Castellano, reputed chief of the Gambino mafia family.
You can't do that. First of all, he didn't have the okay to kill Paulie Castellano. And he made himself boss. He was no boss. He didn't know that he sealed his own death warrant at that time.
Gotti has broken one of the commission's oldest rules, and Tony Ducks is furious. He demands that Vic and Gas take revenge on the Gambino captain. But the order comes with a catch.
Let's kill John Gotti with a bomb. And then we'll say the Zips did it. Meaning Italian organized crime.
Bombs are the trademark of the Sicilian mafia.
La Cosa Nostra in America does not use a bomb because too many innocent people could get hurt, bystanders or innocent people that might happen to get in the car at the time.
Eager to prove themselves to Tony Ducks, Vic and Gas decide to take the John Gotti contract.
So they were going to, they got to show Machine Gun Tommy on there. What the fuck? Really? But he went into the witness protection and he never showed up again until the Seton Hall fire. So anyway, Tony Ducks ordered the murder of John Gotti through Vic and Gas. Yep. And it didn't happen. They killed Frankie, but what are you going to do? That's what it is. That is what it is. Interesting. Let's see what else we got. Let's see if Mob Facts has something for us. Let's see what this is. Okay. We just spoke about this. Here's Tony Ducks getting subpoenaed, I guess this is. I don't know.
Also known as Duck Corallo.
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent to
You
criminate.
got any business?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of intent to criminate.
You have any profession?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made
You
intent
have
to
any
criminate.
occupation?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent
Are
to
you a
criminate.
known racketeer?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent to criminate me.
You have a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Also known as Duck Corallo.
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent to
You
criminate.
got any business?
I
refuse to answer. I refuse to answer. I would say kind of. Delilah, as an organization, absolutely. Yeah. Remember, they used to blur their faces. Ducks knows I have amnesia. Yeah. Let's check out, see what else we got here. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got another one. Mob Facts is fucking incredible with their stuff. Let's see what this one is. Why did they even bother asking them anything? Zelda, because I don't know.
President Reagan was elected, he promised to crack down on organized crime, and federal lawmen across the country have been working hard to flush them out of the woodwork, especially here in New York, where the alleged bosses of organized crime are on trial. Pablo Guzman reports.
But right now, we're just trying to select 12 people who haven't heard too much about this case. And that's about all there is to it.
What James LaRussa told us as he left federal court today was about as much as any attorney would say following the opening of the so-called commission trial. LaRussa is defending Christopher Fernari, 61, shown in the middle rear, alleged to be the consigliere of the Lucchese crime family. LaRussa would have been the attorney for another defendant in this case, Paul Castellano, alleged to have been the boss of the Gambino crime family. But LaRussa lost a client when, on December 16th, Castellano was assassinated outside a steakhouse. Law enforcement authorities believe the hit was carried out by Castellano's alleged successor, John Gotti, but only with the approval of the commission. According to federal officials, the Genovese crime family representative on the commission is 74-year-old Fat Tony Salerno. In court today, recovering from a minor eye operation. At one point, he fell asleep while lawyers huddled with Judge Richard Owens as a jury was being selected. Also, defendants in this case are the two reputed top members of the Lucchese family, alleged boss Tony Dux Corallo, 73, and alleged underboss Salvatore Santoro, 70.
So he got convicted in that case. Unbelievable. How about those Knicks? Absolutely. Good morning, Top Cutter. Great to see you. Pablo Guzman was a great reporter. Mob Facts has everything you want to know about the mob. So, Delilah, we're going to go with a possible yes on that. About, yeah. There's another Tony Ducks. He spits on the courthouse, and then we're done with this topic right after this, I think, here. Tony Ducks coming out. What are you going to do? He was one of those old type guys. And before I get rid of this thing, let me see if I have anything else. Let's see what we got up here. No. All right, so we are done with Tony Ducks Corallo. Tony Ducks. You spit. Remember to spit? Fucking spitting on the thing over there. It's unbelievable. All right, we're good. We're done with that topic right now. Okay. Machiavelli or Catholicism? Talk to me. I'm doing both. You decide which one is first. Ladies, Machiavelli or Catholic? I'm doing both. If you don't like it, it's time for you to leave. What do you want me to tell you? This is what I do every day. I'm just going to share my Catholic message as well as my Machiavelli morning message with the social club. Right? Somebody that has not been here, maybe coming in here for the first time. As you can see, we're growing, getting new people here. Delilah says Machiavelli. So I'm going to keep doing it. So let's see where we are. Okay. All right, guys. 130 away from 7,000. 130 subscribers away from 7,000. So I'm thinking a couple of 3 months. 75 subscribers every 28 days. A couple of 6 months, we'll get it. Maybe 6 months, we'll get 7,000. Where are we going? Slow and steady. We're going to keep doing it. You want the stoop cam already, you? You want to see the stoop cam? Let's see if we can show the stoop cam. I don't know if it's working. Oh, it is working. You're in luck today, you. You got the stoop cam today, you. The stoop cam's working. Look at that. You asked for it. You got it. You got it. I smoke, spit, and curse, you filthy motherfucker, you. Let's go. The birds are chirping. The basil's growing. Wow. Yeah. No, but next door is opening another joint. So my bar is opening up again next door. Across the street, it's fucking condemned, basically. So everything's dead across the street. They got to cut the grass. They got to get that grass cut. All right, let's go Machiavelli. Let's see what we got today for Machiavelli. Where are we? The Machiavelli Minute right now.
Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
All right, Machiavelli Minute Sunday. Brooklyn, are you still here? Did Brooklyn leave? What a beautiful sunset picture you posted the other day. Very, very nice. Machiavelli's morning message. When I open up my YouTube in the morning, Machiavelli typically comes up in my news feed. So, Delilah, I will have you know, after all of the discussions yesterday, my algorithm was on point. No bad issues with the algorithm. Very, very good. All right, here we go. Machiavelli's philosophy on not competing and just winning, as well as separating politics from traditional morality. Okay, arguing that the ultimate goal is results, not fairness. Okay. Morality gets pushed aside when the ultimate goal is results, not fairness. He feels that the ends justifies the means. We know about that about him. We know this already. Asserting that leaders should prioritize effective strategic outcomes such as victory and maintenance of power over the idealistic pursuit of a good or fair competition. That's right. Crush these motherfuckers is what you do. Key principles of Machiavelli's success. Results over rules. Machiavelli wrote that those that want to be only good will inevitably be ruined among the many who are not good. Clinging to a fair fight when your opponents are not severe. Clinging to a fair fight when your opponents are not can severely handicap you. It puts you under. Yeah. Force and deception. Okay. He famously advised leaders that there are two ways to fight: with laws, which apply to competition and fairness, and with force, which prioritizes winning. Because laws are often insufficient, he advocated mastering both the lion force and the fox cunning and deception to outmaneuver your adversaries. The reality of conflict, rather than relying on the goodness of human nature, a successful leader must study human psychology and manipulate the perceptions to their advantage. Wow. Ultimately, for Machiavelli, the historical recording belongs to the victor. He believed that once you secure the crown, achieve your objective, so to speak, the methods you use to win are forgiven by the success of the outcome. Now, think about that with John Gotti taken out. Is it not? It's hard to say. It's there's a thin line there. There's a thin line there that it's tough. But I like Machiavelli's mindset. Competition, I ain't got none. But that's because I'm not. What am I doing? I'm alone here. What competition would I have? There ain't anybody doing what I do. So what competition would I actually have? Before I get into the Catholic Minute. Never mind. I'm not going to get into that story. Stupid. It's about another content creator. I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's go with Catholicism right now. Why don't we do that? Because I got to get out of here in a couple to 3 minutes. That's an interesting one that you're forgiven. You're forgiven. Well, that's a great one, Zelda. Yes. John Gotti's misdoings by taking out Mr. Paul Castellano were forgiven. Eventually embraced because everybody was doing well under John Gotti. From Belleville to Brooklyn, people were doing well under John Gotti. So the act, although going against the principles of what the structure of La Cosa Nostra was, eventually it got forgiven because everybody was earning. There was jobs everywhere. People, even legitimate guys, were getting work if they needed it. He helped a lot of people, Mr. John Gotti. So what do you say? What do you say? He was not really a greedy boss. I'm telling you that. He was not a greedy boss. Everybody did well under John Gotti, much better than they did under Castellano. It's just a fact. There's no denying that. None of those guys are really around anymore, but it is a fact. But again, yes, yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. But then Tony Ducks wanted to take him out. All right, let's go into Catholicism and see where we're at with this. I don't even know. Let's see what the Catholic message is today. Here we go. Settle in.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To mystis Catholic minut, reading so.
That's a good point, Big Bones. If I get a chance, I will get back to it. All right, it's simple. Go to church. Let's say a little prayer. Bow your heads for those of you that need a prayer. Bow your heads for a minute. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. In the Roman Catholic Church, June 14th is the feast day of St. Methodius, one of Constantinople. Additionally, St. Alicia, the prophet, is commemorated on this day with the feast widely celebrated by Eastern Catholics. A breakdown of June 14th feast day commemorations. You see, now here's my next Machiavelli message that just came through. Okay, a breakdown of June 14th. St. Methodius the First of Constantinople, Patriarch of Constantinople. He was a devoted monk and defender of icons during the second iconoclastic controversy. I'm not familiar with that. He was imprisoned and tortured. Well, here's what I am familiar with. He was imprisoned and tortured for his beliefs, but eventually restored the veneration of holy images in the Eastern Church upon becoming a patriarch. Saint Alicia the prophet, the successor for the prophet Elijah in the Old Testament, known for his miracles, including curing Naaman of leprosy and restoring a child to life. He is especially venerated by the Carmelite order due to their historic roots on Mount Carmel. All right. So we got a couple of bullet points to go down that I would like to go over. I would love to get through these bullet points if you don't mind. But first out, let's get a big prayer out to Tommy. All right. Let's get a prayer out to Tommy over at the lifeboat. Tommy's not well. He's in intensive care. So let's you guys might not know who Tommy is, but prayers out to Tommy. I hope that you are well. Yeah, raise the child from the dead. So salute, Tommy. Get well out there in the hospital. I know he's in ICU right now. It's tough. Because I woke up this morning and somebody needed a prayer, and Tommy gets it this morning. Yeah. And that's that. So there you go, Tommy. Big Bones, back to your comment. Yes, you are right. But Don Carlo took out Anastasia. People say Don Carlo was the most honorable boss of all time. He wasn't. He was slick, but that's the life. So Don Carlo did take out Anastasia. Did Anastasia have to go? In many minds. Yeah, this is true, ALV. ICU is good. You do get the best care. That's a good way to put it. All right. That's a good way to put it. It's only $10,000 a day, but that's a great way to put it. Yeah. So Tommy from the light bulb. Well, Big Bones, yes, you are correct. Many, 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 many bosses were taken out. As ALV said in the beginning, the biggest lesson is to not even get involved in any of this stuff, and you won't have to worry about any of this stuff. Right? What I don't understand is living that life and being humble. That I don't get. You got to use the money. Okay, you get pinched regardless if you stay home or you go out. Yeah. I thought video Genevieve took out together, Genovese. I was just going to get to that. Yes, Bambi. Gambino and Genovese together took him out. Yeah. Yeah. Gambino and Genovese took out Anastasia. Now, I don't know if you guys saw Alto Nights. It was a great movie. Really, really, really a good movie. All right. So there you go. That's where we are with that. Okay. Let's go down a couple of 3 bullet points if you don't mind. I do need a bullet points one, but I don't have
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
I don't have a bullet point, so I gotta go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
I wish if I had a bullet points little clip, I would use it, but I don't. So we gotta go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
All right, okay. Forget about that. Puerto Rico, Puerto. If you're Puerto Rican and don't recognize what today is, you're not really. You're fucking aloof. You're out there. So today, great. Puerto Rican Day Parade over here in Newark, New Jersey, Stony motherfucking Tony. Now, my daughter, I got to get it. It's going to be a disaster going down Newark right now. Because I think they'll be celebrating down there. I'm not sure. It's really Portuguese, but we'll see what happens down neck Newark. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're doing any Puerto Rican festivities here. It would be on the north end, so it would be over here if it was anything. It would be on Bloomfield Avenue if they're doing anything. But I don't think they are. But New York City has the Puerto Rican Day Parade today. Okay, I think I have some data. Okay. Today is National Puerto Rican Day. It's the National Puerto Rican Day Parade. Beautiful, beautiful. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They're much different. That's what I'm saying, Delilah. Portuguese are down neck. The Portuguese are down neck Newark, and the Puerto Ricans are north Newark, over here, this area, right down the couple blocks down. So they separated by areas. The blacks are in the South Ward or Central. Wait. The blacks are in the black African Americans. They are kind of in the South Ward, I believe. South Ward. The Italians and the Puerto Ricans are in the North Ward. The Portuguese and the Brazilians are down neck Newark. So Newark has separate enclaves, so to speak. Now, I was fortunate enough to dabble in all of these neighborhoods growing up. This is real right now, Stony Tony. This is not the 50s. This is real right now. This is 100% right now. I could tell you what population lives where. Dominicanos, the Dominicans went to, they're in Patterson. Okay, the Colombians are in Elizabeth. What do you want to know? I know my Jersey very well. And I know people from all of these communities that we are talking about. But anyway, today, God bless Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, it's your day today. The National Puerto Rican Day Parade is kicking off its annual celebration held on the second Sunday of June along 5th Avenue in New York City. Broad Street is everybody. Big Bones. Downtown Newark is everybody. It is everybody, actually. This is a great question. Great question, because the new housing down there in the Haynes building, I got friends from Belleville that moved there. White. They're regular white. Not even Italian. They're not Italian. They're not Puerto Rican. They're not black. They're not Portuguese. They're nothing. They're not nothing. They're white. They're just white people. And they moved into the new apartments down there. It's beautiful. Right by Military Park. It's beautiful. See my friend walking her dog in Military Park, Nicole. God bless you, Nicole. She's like, I'm going, Stigs. I'm going. I said, where you going? She said, I'm going downtown. Where you going? Downtown. You're going to live downtown, Newark? She said, yeah. So is such and such. So we're getting apartments down there. Fuck it. We're going to go. The building is beautiful. They got like Whole Foods right downstairs, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, all of this. Yes. Genovese went to Carlo to get another family on his side. I met a deal. They go, all right. There you go. And there you go. Interesting stuff. If you are interested in that stuff. Yeah. Yes, it's crazy. How you doing out there, Penn State guy? Hope you're well. Okay, National Puerto Rican Day Parade in Manhattan is the largest cultural demonstrations in the United States honoring the culture. Beautiful, beautiful culture. Puerto Rican culture is wonderful. Honoring the culture, history, and achievements of the 3.2 million inhabitants of Puerto Rico and millions of people of Puerto Rican heritage around the United States of America. History and significance. Origins. The parade was founded in 1958 by progressive activist Jarina Valentin. Originally marching through East Harlem, it was created as a demonstration of cultural pride, unity, and identity for the growing Puerto Rican community in these United States. Wonderful evolution. In 1959, the parade moved to Manhattan's iconic Fifth Avenue, becoming the oldest and longest running Latino heritage parade in New York City. This is beautiful, guys. This is a beautiful thing. Hello, Todd Father. What a nice parade. What a nice way to capture the culture and the heritage. There's not enough of that within cultures and heritages, guys. You're losing your traditions. Stop it. Get back to it. Please, the celebration, visual and atmosphere. The parade is a massive display of Boricua pride, transforming Fifth Avenue into a sea of red, white, and blue. It features vibrant floats, traditional dancing, sequined cultural outfits, and live performance of salsa and merengue. I love this today. Participants, it draws over 1 million spectators and features thousands of marchers, including delegates from various Puerto Rican municipalities, local organizations, as well as celebrities. It is broadcast heavily on local television, consistently drawing major ratings in the New York metropolitan area and reaching international audiences via satellite. Community focus, more than the parade. Aside from the march, the celebration features community events such as 106th Street Festival that's over in El Barrio. I'm not sure if you guys know what a barrio is. Yeah. Oh, Penn State guy, it's just great to celebrate your culture. It's just wonderful. El Barrio, that's over at 116th Street. That's East Harlem, I believe you could call that. I think it is. I could be a little wrong with that. I'm going to think 116th, they do it over there. That is, that is Harlem. Maybe that Spanish, El Barrio might have been Spanish Harlem. I'm not sure about that part. Forgive me on that. I'm not sure about the El Barrio is East side. I'm going to guess it's the east side of Manhattan and not Harlem. Be that as it may, it used to be called, it was an Italian section, then it went over to Puerto Rico. So very nice. Education and advocacy. This is very important. The National Puerto Rican Day Parade organization dedicates its resources to promoting culture, the arts, education, raising awareness for the community, and awarding scholarships to students of Puerto Rican descent. What a beautiful day to be Puerto Rican. Listen, embrace your culture, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any Puerto Rican blood in you, if you have any Italian blood in you, if you have any Irish blood in you, if you have any German blood in you, Polish blood in you, whatever is in your body, come on, guys, get back in touch with your culture. My kids are how many generations after immigration? And they are so deep into their culture, traditions, and values. I made that way. Ay, ay, ay. What a beautiful day. It is absolutely a beautiful day. So we're going to have Puerto Rican pride around. The cat was mulling around yesterday. The cat is back, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody saw the picture that I did post of the cat is back. Did you see the cat yesterday? Between the cars? I look out and the cat came back. Beautiful cat. Licking her chops. So you did see the actual cat yesterday if you saw it in my community tab. Okay, what else do we got? What else do we have over here? Okay, Sunday, June 14th, your World Cup action today. Germany versus Corallo, 1 p.m. in Houston, Texas. Netherlands versus Japan in Arlington, Texas. Ivory Coast versus Ecuador, 7 p.m. in Philadelphia. And Sweden versus Tunisia in Guadalupe, Mexico. Today is Donald Trump's birthday on Flag Day. I believe today is Donald Trump's 80th birthday. This sick motherfucker turns 80 today. He's out of his fucking mind. Take the gas prices down, you fucking douchebag. Anyway, Donald Trump birthday on Flag Day in these United States of America. Very beautiful. It is a beautiful day. The flags are, it's Flag Day, guys. Get your flags out. Get your flags out. What are you doing? I got flags on the stoop every day. Where's your American flags? It's Flag Day, I believe. Happy birthday to the orange kid from Queens. Right, Tony? You feed all the cats in the neighborhood. They love you. Oh, I only feed one cat. All right. What else do we got? We got a couple of 3 more bullet points. I got to get out of here, though. Hello, Sundance. Newark has 3,000 Puerto Ricans, and Jersey City has 23,000. Do a quick look up online. Wonderful. Yes, they're in because Newark, it's only one section. Jersey City is enormous, but Newark is enormous. But like I said, Penn State guy, only the north section of Newark has Puerto Ricans. Yeah. So that's a small area here. Like I said, down neck is Portuguese. And the most well-kept neighborhood in Newark right now is down neck, where the Portuguese live. They take big pride in their property. They are like something else, man. The properties that the Portuguese own down neck Newark, que bella. The properties are taken care of so beautifully. So beautifully. Yeah. I don't know if Joey Diaz will be at the parade. I wonder. And he said it was Flag Day earlier. Yes, he did. Yes. All right. Let me get into the next thing here. I got a couple of more 3 things. I got. Let me see. Okay. Trump's birthday. Never announce your plans because the haters are waiting. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Don't announce what you're going to do. Just fucking do it. Now you might say that's contradictory, Sundance, because Stigs, you put up thumbnails, but that's just thumbnails. Don't tell anybody the plans on your YouTube channel. Just post it up when it's ready. We got Ken Rosado coming on this week, right? I don't say we may have Ken Rosado coming up. Ken Rosado's coming up this week. Just fucking do it. And that's that. Although I'm being a little hypocritical now. I'm saying a couple things because I didn't mention that a couple of people may be coming on, but maybe. Anyway, fuck the billboard. Fuck that billboard. I don't need that shit. Never announce your plans because the haters are watching. Never express your lack of ability to succeed on YouTube. Never express your lack of ability to succeed. Do not call for help. I need help on this channel. I need something that's going to make it click. What are we going to do here? I don't know what the next move is. Papa, you're already saying you're a fucking failure at that point. You can't do this without somebody giving you ideas and helping you. You're a failure. Pack it in. When it's not fun, it's time to be done. We need a little influence. We need a little shot in the arm here to get this channel going. What the fuck is that? This is what you're telling the people that are watching? We got to do something here quick because we're in quicksand. You tell your people that? What are you, a jerk off? They ain't coming back. They already feel that down. When your energy is not positive and on the upswing, it's going to go down. I've been going strong with my channel 5 or so years. For this year, we are on today the 165th consecutive Coffee Talk for 2026. Now, if you add that, if you add 165 plus 365, today is a guaranteed 530 consecutive, and I'm saying it again, consecutive Coffee Talks here at the Social Club. 530 consecutive today that I'm counting. Mike, F, and Delilah, they have other numbers somewhere else, but a guaranteed 530 consecutive. And I'm having a good time. That's the whole thing. It's just having fun. It's just fucking coffee. So it's very simple for me. And I'm 130 subs away from 7,000. And does that mean anything? It means absolutely nothing. It's fun. I have a good time. We've seen people do jail sentences and come back to the show. You, Stoney, what are you talking about? Benny's going to be getting out soon from his from his prison. Benny's incarcerated right now. He'll be out. Well, we had Joey. We had Joey Ayuso. He did time. He did a county bid while we were and he came out of, he went into jail. We were there. He came out of jail. We were here. We've had people do jail time and still come and catch the morning show the day after they got out. It's fucking crazy. Joey, what happened? How much you get? I got 90 days. I knew you would be here, Stigs. Thanks for being here. It would mean something, 7,000. That's a very large number for someone who isn't making a career out of this. That's interesting. Hey, Tommy, this kid from Ireland has his own show. Watch the clip you showed of the girls' softball game when they sang the national anthem. Interesting. Ben will be out soon. Yeah, he shouldn't have got much time. So there you go, Penn State guy. Yes, we're consistent. We never change. We don't budge. We're not affected. We're not intimidated. We take insults very well over here. Can they watch you while they're in jail? They cannot watch while they are in jail. They cannot watch while they are in jail. That is not something that they can do. Okay, let me get a couple of 3 more bullet points. Okay, I got to tell you. I'm going to go with this here. Old videos are being pumped into my algorithm. I don't know why. I can't explain why. The YouTube gods, for some reason, they're pumping my old videos into your algorithm. I think Delilah commented on a video yesterday that popped up from the algorithm from 3 years ago. Can you confirm that, Delilah? Ben, you are missed. Hoping you get out of jail soon. Yeah. Hoping you could join us again soon. He'll get out. He shouldn't be here. Maybe another month or so. I hope. I don't know what prison he's in. I don't even know where to reach out. Yeah, you did. Okay, you could confirm that. Okay, so for some reason, Delilah said I'm messing up her algorithm. Actually, her algorithm got awesome yesterday, where I ended up in her algorithm with an older video, and it brought it back up again. So YouTube, thank you. The YouTube gods, I want to thank you for pumping out my old content. You're feeling that it is valuable. So YouTube is now recommending old videos in my space. They're helping me. You see, when you have a positive channel like this, consistent, great people, an enormous amount of chats. See, YouTube algorithm, Tony, they see the amount of chats being here. Impressions, views. We went from 70% of non-subscribed down to 60% of non-subscribed viewing. So we must have gone up a 10% somewhere in subscribers, Zelda. Stephen, because remember I used to say 70-something% of you are subbed. 30% are not. Now we changed. It all changed. It's 60-40 now. So something's being done right here. We're getting a consistent 25 people every day. We are consistent every day. We get a great amount of chats. I gotta look. I don't really look at the numbers, but the chat numbers are fucking incredible. You guys chat the whole show. You're chatting before the show, and you're chatting after the show. It's unbelievable. Some of you are having full conversations about the show that has ended. So thank you to you guys at the social club, because you are making this happen. It is not me. I just pushed a button. It's definitely changed, Stephen. It's all changed. My whole space has changed. There's shows I stopped watching. There's shows I stopped subscribing to. I was stuck in a rut for a minute. Fuck that. You ain't getting me in no motherfucking rut. I go hard or I go home, and that's that. And that is with everything. I go hard or I go home. Some of y'all can take your bat and ball and go to fuck home. Be gone, be done. I'm out. Exactly. That's just correct. So if I get a consistent 25 every day, I'm happy with that. It's consistent. It's not 10 one day and 30 the next day. Then you're a fucking failure. What's going on? Then it is the algorithm. That is the thumbnail grab. Let's just say you're watching a show. They got 15 people. I'm using a hypothetical fake number. Let's just check this out, Gen X Effect. You got a show. They got a 15, 20 minutes. All of a sudden, they go up to 30, 22. And then it drops back down. That was the thumbnail grab. The thumbnail grab and the topic is a great grab. The key to this is all keeping those people once they come in. You got 40 seconds to keep somebody here. Hey, listen. Stigs first. I know I'm a failure in this thing, but I have a personal success here, ALV. Carletto, I have a personal success. I got a YouTube failure, but a personal success. It's very interesting. So, Charlie, it's very, very, very interesting how it all works. It's bizarre, but that's the grab. So if your YouTube thumbnail and your topic and it's great and it's up a week in advance, if that's all great, that's great. You're going to get somebody to come right through. Keep there for 40 seconds by shouting them out. Exactly. So that's what I do. You don't see me lost out there waiting to get back to the chat. No, that's exactly right, Penn State guy. That is 100% correct. The way to keep that individual here, Trish, is to say, hey, Trish, welcome to the social club. I'm glad that you are here. Now I got Trish for 40 seconds. Now I got a view and a possible future viewer. I'm fucking loving this thing. I'm having such a great time here, but you can have the best fucking thumbnail ever made. Yeah. Oh, Tori has to get picked up. I want to go grab her. Where is she going? She is in Newark. She's landing in Newark right now in about 10 minutes. It takes me 10 minutes. She'll be hanging in the suburbs today. You got it down. 100% I got it down. Fucking loving it. Having a great time. Haters be gone. I'm good. Clear the closet out. Put them in the trunk and move along. I'm good. You know the scene from Heat. Don't get attached to anything. You can't walk away from 30 seconds flat when you see the Heat around the corner. I'm doing that on YouTube. I'm not attached to any single individual in YouTube that I can't walk away from in 30 seconds flat when I feel it's going sideways. I've done it. I'm doing it. I will continue to do it. If you're with me, you're with me. That is great. But we ain't fucking stopping. That's one thing I can guarantee you. We're not going anywhere. And the sky is the limit, right? If you ain't in this fucking nonchalant, half-ass bullshit, it ain't going to work for you. Stig shouted out my dog when I first came in. My dog loves the show. He sits, yeah, get some exercise in the pool totally. Yes, I will. What do you mean? I swim 100% I swim. The raft is only in between, but I swim. ALV, I use the noodles. And then I swim around with my legs. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you really think you know my full days? Are you out of your mind? What do you think I do? I got the noodles. I flip and flapping back and forth in the pool. I swim a little bit. I go underneath. I go on the thing to relax. I go back in. I get out. I'll have a Peroni. What the fuck is wrong with that? What am I doing wrong? You really never saw me with the noodles? How many videos have I been on with the noodles? You don't even see me on the raft. What are you talking about? You see me with the noodle all the time. Always got my legs are flapping and everything. You have no idea what you're talking about. I got the plantar fasciitis. I go in the pool. I swim on the nice. It works. You have no idea. Why do you guys think this? Listen to me, guys. You don't know every single thing that goes on all day. They think I'm laying on a raft all day. Never. I don't do it. No. I go on and off the raft. Yeah. Of course, it's meant to wind up. And if we don't get them going now, there will be 400 shores today with the noodles. You better believe it, Big Bones, because that's what we do here. Listen, I got a couple of more bullet points. Hold on a minute. Let me get through this show here. There's trust issues going on. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on 1 minute. You all got trust issues out there? Hello? Knock. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, you got trust issues? Well, guess what? It's just been amplified. It's even worse now. Because the AI has taken trust issues to another level. Brooklyn, do you hear me? The trust issues, if they had them before, they got them worse even now because of the thing over there, the AI. Yes, we got a problem. AI, trust issues, it's all coming together. I got a couple of clips. To show you. But let me send out a little love to my baby boy that passed away today 3 years ago, if you don't mind me doing so. Where is he? There he is. There is your boy, Lucas Stigs. That is your mascot of this channel of ours, who passed away in my arms in this chair 3 years ago, precisely a half hour from now. Okay? So Lucas Stigs, rest in peace, my man. Rest in peace, baby boy. Ay. Wow, look at him. Look at how beautiful I made that boy. He was abused. He was abandoned. They left him on the street in Mississippi. He had dirty brown hair. He was matted. He was skinny. He was sickly. His paws were raw. And I brought him back to be, look how white I got his hair. I didn't get him frequently groomed. I gave him baths frequently. And I kept him beautiful. Look how white that's not an enhanced picture, guys. That is what Luca looked like every day. And then at the end, obviously, it was so sad. He just welted over. He fell over and kind of that was it. Yes. So that's where we're at right now. Yes. So that is Lucas Stigs on the 3-year death anniversary of our dearly departed Luca Stigs. That's our boy. He was the mascot. The Tribeca Film Festival. Holy shit. Castro. There is a Castro movie coming out. I was with a Cuban woman the other night. Oh my Lord. It was a great conversation I had with the Cuban woman the other night. She wants to tell her story. I'm not the guy to have a guest. I don't typically do that. She wants to tell her story. Maybe I'll do a recording with her. I don't know. It's just not me. It's just not me. I got a couple of other 3 things. Osada, are you still here? I was wronged. I gave out the wrong information, and I do not apologize. I just was uninformed. Osada, are you still here? We now have. Oh, it's a great. Apparently, it's a great movie with Al Pacino being released right now at the Tribeca Film Festival. And the Cuban woman who escaped Castro, her husband was in a dentist chair getting a root canal in Cuba when Castro's guys came to take him. It's a woman and her husband. I'm friendly with the daughter. Human stories. He was in a dentist chair getting dental work done when Castro's soldiers came to get him. He escaped. He made it to the shores of the 100%, Bambi. I'm telling you, this was bone chilling, the conversation I had the other night. It was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. That man ended up being a decorated veteran in our military, Bambi. He escaped Castro. He was with Batista. This is in the 50s. He was with Batista, obviously. Castro took over. They searched far and wide for everybody that they felt was a threat to Castro's regime. In a dentist chair. They got him out of there. It's unbelievable, Marinello. The story's sick. I don't have the ability to interview somebody like this. I just don't have that. I'm not that guy. I don't have the ability to do this YouTube stuff. And that I don't have the ability to do it in that way. I'm going to see her next week. I'm going to have the conversation with her. Do I push record? I don't know. But I'm going to be with this woman in the dentist chair, Stephen Marino. Stigs, why not have her on and tell her story? Because I'm not a content creator. I'm not a content creator. I'm not that guy. I don't have that. I don't have those skills to interview somebody. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe you guys see something in me that I do not see. I feel that I don't have the ability to do something like that. Maybe I'll give it a shot, though. I could try. A little bit different. Oh, that's a good point. I have had other people on. You're right. I did have other people on. Her and him. He's still alive. He's still alive. You have the damn skills. You're naturally sociable. Remember, go big. That's true, right? Her parents' story, Bambi, it's a beautiful story. Stigs, you got the skills. Just don't wing it. You can do it. Okay, maybe I'll ask them. Well, maybe I'll ask them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to see them next week. Yes, of course you would. I'm going to see them next week. I'm going to have the conversation. If they feel comfortable, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. Wow. Oh, Osada, you're not here. Gigi. Oh, what's going on out there, you? We had a great group come through here today, guys. Just can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Confidence, Zelda says. All right, we'll try. You drop. All you do is prep with some questions. She'll do most of the talking. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for the feedback on that. Well, thank you for the idea, guys. And thank you for the confidence booster. Very nice of you guys. Okay, so let me get it. So, okay, it's not a. So I thought they were building a staging center around the block, Stephen. Tara, yes, Tara will come on. Tara said she'll come on. Rita Giganti will come on. Jackie O wants to come on. Not mob stuff. Me and Rita are not going to really talk mob stuff. But Rita will come on. She told me 2 weeks ago. You tell me when. I'll come on. I'll come on your show. So Rita Gigante, I can. Jackie O wants to come on and talk about ADHD as well as her grandpa, of course. And Tara's just Tara, but Tara's like me. Tara's all over the world. She's ADHD. She's like me. She's hysterical. Bobby Valley told me last night he wants to come back on. What are you going to do? It's a social club. I don't have any goals here. I don't even have any expectations. I just do it. I don't know what's stopping me, Zelda. Time? Do I want to go there? What do I do? Do I go there? I'm having fun. I love this. This is what I like. This is what I love. This is my strength. As Penn State guy said when he came in, when he said about the subs, keeping them, right? Entertaining them as soon as they come in. I feel that this is me. She told me she would come on, Tara. Yes, yes, yes. She's all over the place. And I don't push. I don't think it's so much going on there. It's a break from what you're normally used to, where you're good at being social and chatting with people. You don't give yourself enough credit. Oh, thank you for that, Chich. Appreciate that little boost this morning. All right, listen, I got a couple of 3 videos I still do want to show. I do have a couple of 3 bullet points I was going to get to. I think we got to most of them, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's not a staging center around the block for FIFA. I thought they were staging around the block over here for FIFA to bring them to the Meadowlands. It's not. It's a data center. I got a data center going up right there 1 block away. It's called a data center. There's trucks everywhere. So I don't know what this data center is. Apparently, we do need these data centers. They are coming to my neighborhood. Can you imagine? They'll put, maybe I'm Stoney, maybe I'm just taking up too much data from the data world. Anyway, stay tuned. The data center construction is going on around the block. Yeah. I thank you for the compliment. I thank you all for the compliment. Yes, Delilah, that was wonderful. So the data centers are needed. Yes. Yeah, no, listen. I appreciate that compliment. That is a wonderful one. It is. It is. Data centers are for AI. We need them, right? Okay. What else do I got? I'm good. Let's go with a couple of videos that I do have here. I don't have Uncle Badass this morning, but I got my Belleville boy, you degenerate motherfucking, you degenerate gambler douchebags. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get a little Joe Pesci on the screen. Let's go, Belleville boy. Let's see what you got. This is a great fucking clip.
A lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are? 2 small kids at home, and you didn't gamble that fucking money. You gonna stand here and tell me that? No, you didn't. Don't fuck with me, Al. Don't make a fuck out of me. You want to embarrass me, make a fool out of me? You didn't gamble? Tell me you gambled the fucking money. I'll give you the fucking money to put the fucking heat on. Did you gamble? Huh? Fucking degenerate, you. Fucking kids at home. You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, my God. What else do I got here? Oh, okay. Step into my world for a minute, guys. Step into my world for a minute. This is all me.
The most dangerous man you will ever meet in your life is the one who healed alone. And I don't mean dangerous like violent. I don't mean rage or chaos or anything like that. I'm talking about the man who was shattered by life at some point and made the decision to rebuild himself brick by brick with no help from anyone. The man who walked through experiences that stripped him all the way down to nothing, who faced truths about himself and about the world that most people spend their entire lives actively avoiding. He saw the world without any of the fillers, without the illusions, without the comforting little lies we tell each other to make reality easier to swallow. He's the man who hit rock bottom so hard it left him unrecognizable even to himself. And somehow, against all odds, he found the strength to get back up anyway.
That's me, baby.
Everything in his life fell apart and every single person quietly disappeared.
Yep.
He learned something most people never have to learn. He learned that the only person he could never abandon was himself.
Yes.
And that knowledge changes a man permanently. A man who faced his darkest night alone walks different. He talks different. He gains a clarity and a self-trust you simply cannot fake. He doesn't fear being alone anymore because he's already been there and survived it. He outgrew the need for anyone's approval somewhere along the way, and he didn't even notice when it happened. A rebuilt man doesn't get his power from who's standing next to him. He gets it from remembering who he became when absolutely nobody else was. He isn't fragile. He isn't lost. He isn't searching. He's intentional. He's grounded. He's self-reliant in a way most people will never understand. The most dangerous.
Wow, that's a great message. That is a great, great message. I feel it. I live with it. I did it. I did it. I did everything she says. Yes. He does have videos like this, but I only like him screaming, but that is me, what she's referring to. How does this stuff come my way, Delilah? What, Susie, how does it find me though, Chi-Chi? CG2, why does it all come to me? She's not on steroids. Tommy, bring us over the bridge for Luca, even though you have been playing the song. Yes. What do you mean, you? What are you talking about? Steven, I'm right there, my man. I got you. We think, Steven, we're on the same wavelength, pal. We are on the same wavelength because it's right there, ready to go when we go out. You're right there. But I want to show you one more thing. Now, I don't know this fight, and I don't give a fuck about boxing. What I do want to show you is Ali in this fight. Check this out, Stevie B. Check this out. Now, Ali was under pressure here. This is Jurgen Blin. Look at this.
Well, he's having a go, Blin, the local mountain there. And Blin chancing his luck with that left swing. Again there, he's trying that left hook to the sides, and it's working. Reputations at stake. I want to prove to the people in America that I can finish off opponents. So, if they can sense some danger here.
You see what's happening is he's kind of maintaining his composure, Ali. You see, Susie? He's kind of maintaining his composure and moving and shaking. Right?
Oh, and he just made Blin fall over himself. Reddening now, but he's really having a go. Full marks. A minute to go in round 3, and the elbow going in. Too rough, there's always a chance that Ali could get cut, and he knows it. And he's putting his punches together now, and he means it. But Blin is fighting back. Blin is really going for him, but he's taking everything on the chin. To tire an opponent out as much by missing as landing. Oh yes, the right hand punch. This is the one he teed off in the first round. In this 5th round, oh, this is a brilliant Ali now. This is really back to his best. If he does, it's the first time he'll fail to finish a fight. 3 counts in his career, Jurgen Blin.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I'm telling you now, you can slap me a few times. You could give me a Fajin Nagal here and there. You might think you're getting slaps on me. You might think you're taking me down a notch. What you are doing by either referencing me in some weird, twisted way because you have no balls to say my name, if you're either referencing me or picking a little bit at me or some of my negatives, you're slapping the shit out of me. You think you are, but you're not.
And if you do not hear the commentator in a minute, it's because Blin has fallen on me. He could do without the extra rope work in this fight. And he really is bouncing back. Full marks to the German. Ali breaking him up very slowly. Will he go down and stay down for the first time? Ali having a
wow. See, when he goes, he goes.
Broken him up. He's giving him a mandatory 8 count. He slumped on his knees there, just like a stricken bull. Jurgen Blin, he really felt the effect of those punches.
He's out, man.
But I don't think his heart can do
Look
it.
at this, he can't get up.
It's all over in round 7.
So my point is this, that he was slapping him around a little bit. Just when you think you teamed up on, you got me, here I come out like a fucking animal and just crush you. You think you got one up, and then I'm here to just crush you and put you back, make you a little humble. But I'll make you think you're slapping me around a little bit. You got me good. You brought the soul down a little. No. Don't misunderstand. Stephen, they cannot. Don't misunderstand me. The crusher. 100%. Let's see if I got any more videos before I get out of here. Let's see what else I got up here. I got that. 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 You know what? We're wrapping up a show right now. We are wrapping up the 165th consecutive Coffee Talks for 2026. The 530th, the Penn State guy asked. So I said, and we're going to go out with a nice jam right here. I would definitely appreciate a comment after the show. If you don't mind, I won't be posting any shorts for a while. So if you can tickle me a little with a comment after the show, no matter how basic it is, no matter how simple it is, a quick, I had a fun with you this morning. It was great having coffee with you this morning. Your consistency is good, or you're a dirty motherfucker. No matter what you want to put, I want to take the comment. Even dislikes, you can hit dislike. But for now, we're going over the bridge like Luca did, like the baby boy Luca did. So keep my baby boy Luca in your thoughts this morning. Yeah, I know. Keep the baby boy Luca in your thoughts this morning, because 10 minutes from now, I believe it was 9 a.m. in my lap, in this chair, Luca took his last breath. So 10 minutes from now is when we put Luca to sleep in my lap, in this chair. Just like Luca went over the bridge, we're going over the bridge right now. Listen, guys, have a blessed Sunday. All right? Have a blessed Sunday. All right, it's going to be a beautiful day. Make it beautiful. Tommy Stigs wishing you all well. Ciao. For now, Frank Sinatra, take us out. Hey, all the Puerto Ricans, today is your day. Celebrate. Embrace your heritage, please. Puerto Ricans out there, embrace your heritage. This is your day. I got to go. I got to get ready. Tommy Stigs wishing you well. Ciao. For now, take us out, Frank.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues, are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New